So hey fellow Wallseeds, this is going to be for Libra, Sun, Moon, and Rising, and any other major placements. So take what resonates and leave the rest. So you guys got the Ten of Swords and the Page of Wands, and then the Magician overall. So I feel like something didn't pan out how you wanted to pan out, and it got you in your feels. It got you sort of feeling defeated, like how can I come back from this? Or like, how is this for me after this loss, after this L that we took? And I feel like you're just so focused on the fact that you failed, you're not focusing on the why you failed and why it didn't work out. You feel me? Like some situations simply weren't built for us. And instead of playing ourselves, sometimes we just try to squeeze ourselves into the situation or the scenario for it to work. Like, force it. And it's like I feel like you're beginning to understand that it simply wasn't for you. I feel like you're a person who has a multitude of talents and abilities to get certain shit done. But I just feel like you probably have to start from square one in a sense. Like you feel me? Like I just get like I feel like you're a real practical person, and I feel like right now, not that you're not supposed to be practical, you just really gotta be delusional about you winning, about you getting to it. I just feel like there's a talent or a skill or something like that, or something that like you wouldn't even consider that, something you sleep on per se. And I just feel like that's what you really need to tap into during this time. Like I just get like you sleeping on your abilities per se. Like I just get like, and this situation really was to bring you back to that, bring you back to your roots, bring you back to what helps you, what helps nurture you, what helps like people to understand you better. I feel like I just get like you got something burning, like you got a passion for this. You got fire for this. Like this is something that that's helping you keep going during this time. During this turmoil, during the situation that just ended or had to end. You know what I mean? Especially how sudden it was. I feel like it took a lot more out of you than you care to admit. And I feel like getting back to this thing about back to this niche or whatever you had, it's like helping heal those wounds. But what you also gotta understand is it's not just about your healing. It's about like making up for that other shit. Like I just feel like you're gonna be getting to the bag or like just really displaying or sharing creativity with everyone. Like I just feel like you really gonna see in which like it was always supposed to be like this type of feeling. Like you was always supposed to be coming back to this. No matter how spirit was going to get you back to it, they was going to get you back here one way or another. And I feel like this was just the way. You feel me? That's how you gotta see it. This was just happening. Not that you bygones be bygones and all that, but you just gotta really make peace with that situation to the extent where like it had to end so I could see this. It had to end so I could step into this. Sometimes certain people in certain situations leave us in handicap in which we feel like we don't have to do. We don't have to do the scary thing. We don't have to go above and beyond because we're comfortable, we're stable. And spirit's like, bitch, it's not about being comfortable. It's not about being stable. Sometimes you need to shake the table. Sometimes you gotta really understand you are the table. You feel me? You are the value. You know what I mean? You are what you make the room. You feel me? And I feel like that's what it is. Like you doing what you love, doing what you're doing. You make the room. You pay for this. Like you own this. This is gonna be yours one day. It might not be today, but it's gonna happen. You feel me? And it's gonna be self-made over here. Like I just get like self-made and doing what you love. Not a lot of people say that. Not a lot of people flex like that. And it's because they won't do the risky thing. They won't start over. They never had to. They never embraced it like how you embrace it. And that's part of your gifts. You understand like it's always gonna be another day. It's always gonna be another win. You feel me? After this loss, there's always gonna be another win. It's never gonna be just all losing season for you. And I feel like that's the type of time you own, especially with this passion right now. You understand that like it's never always gonna be a losing season. It's never always gonna be a losing day. You feel me? It's always gonna be a win at the end of the day. And I feel like that's what it is. You making shit count. You making it work for you. So then you guys got the Two of Wands and the Five of Wands, and then the Five of Cups. I feel like you're growing. And with growth sometimes comes self-reflection. And I feel like you're tuning into where you need to self-reflect and what you need to do for yourself to like be better and to grow and to be healthy and whatnot. But I feel like certain people around you might feel that you think you better than, or like might not even recognize you and might be feeling some type of way off of that. Like I feel like maybe you might be cooling off from like the addiction or just like partying or doing too much or like something like that, something in which they partake in, and they take it sort of offensive that you don't partake in it no more or that you don't care to do this no more. I just feel like they're taking it really personal, your growth and your changing over this time. But what they really can't understand is why you're changing, why you're growing, and why you're standing in it. You know what I mean? Like that's what's really shaking them. Not that you know you've grown or whatnot. The fact that it's like consistent, that it's really happening. You feel me? Like I just get like they've seen this side of you before, but it's never been to the forefront like how it is now. You feel me? And it's just like I feel like you're getting attention or like other people are seeing you in a certain light, but these people are privy to the you outside of that. You know, outside of the persona, outside of the like what other people see. And I feel like they see your pain and they don't understand like how you can make it look so easy, how you got all these choices and decisions in your life to make and to grow from and to like learn from, and like they still here lacking even though you're going through what you're going through. I just feel like they still hating on you low key. Like I feel like it feels like a family member, a semi close friend. I don't want to say too close, but semi close friend, just close enough in which they know enough of your business or enough of the tea to like resent you. Like I just get like don't pay too much mind to people during this time. Focus on yourself, focus on your healing, because at the end of the day, you got a lot going on for you. Fuck the spilled milk, fuck what didn't work out. You got a lot going on for you, and it's because you know you're capable of doing anything you want, anything you put your mind to. I feel like that's what it is. You're no longer stuck on limitations, and it's hard because a lot of people want to place you in a box. You know what I mean? Want you to stay a certain way or be a certain way, and it's like that never been you. You ain't never been the type to be a one-trick pony. You ain't never been the type to get like a one source of money type of feeling. You feel? And I just get like, even I one thing I know about Libra, they always gonna get to the bag. They always gonna get some type of money, some way, somehow. They always, and I feel like for the most part, they always got like two jobs. The ones I've been known to interact, always got at least two jobs or something, some type of income, something. And I feel like people don't understand like how y'all do that. It's like, yeah, I know y'all need material stuff to feel good. Like, you know what I mean? Not to say like materialism is like what to live up to, aspire to, but I just feel like you expensive. You feel me? And you know certain shit is expensive. The shit you want, you know what I mean, is expensive. The shit you want to do, how you want to enjoy your life, how you want to be lavish and this, that, and the third. And I feel like you definitely give the energy of you would rather cry in a Benz than be broke and be happy. Like, you know what I mean? So it's just like people don't understand that. Like, like you always had that like it factor when it came to your success, when it came to you thriving, when it came to you making money. So like you and these emotions and stuff was never gonna stop that. It's probably gonna hinder certain things and not help it move as fast. But I just feel like part of it is you don't have the real support or circle around you that you need to really be you. You know what I mean? Be in that space, in that mind frame of just like manifesting all of it. Because some of the people around you are fuck people. Some of them don't want to see you. Some of them feel like you've been winning too much. Some of them feel like you've been growing too much. You've been developing too much. They feel like you've been acting weird when it's them being weird because you're developing, you're growing, you're uploading. Yeah, I feel like you're starting anew. You got this white lumen called intemperance. I feel like you're starting anew and you're really understanding like why certain situations didn't pan out, because certain people around you are sharks and they don't deserve to be reaping the benefits over what you be doing. And the thing about Libras, you have very generous people too. So it's just like Spurs like, nah, just stop giving to these folks, stop doing for these folks. Like, they not doing for you, they not giving to you. Like, Make it make sense. It gotta add up. Not to say that like some people don't got it like how you got it. You feel me? But like time and energy and all the other shit, take that shit into account. You feel me? If they're not pouring into you like how you pouring into them some way somehow, it's not it. It's not it at all. So then you have made there be light over darkness. It's time to rise and shine. I feel like you just being separated from a lot of people's situations because you wouldn't separate yourself. Spurs like, if you wasn't going to do it, I'm gonna do it for you. I'm gonna make it happen. I'm gonna show you why. I'm gonna show you better than I could tell you because you don't listen. I'm gonna show you better than I could tell you why these motherfuckers should be around. I'm gonna show you, and you can't come back from this. You can't be like, but they didn't. No, they did. They just chose to go against you, and that's on them. You gotta let them learn their lessons and grow on their own. You can't force growth. You can't force healing on other folks. That's not your job. Your job is to show them what your healing looks like. They can't respect it. They can't understand it. That's on them. That's on them, not on you. So then, all the willows know your name. I just feel like you real in tune spiritually now during this time. And I feel like you just really got to like find other people that connect with that. You know, find sacred spaces in which you can really be yourself around people that get it, not haters, not people here doubting it like, oh, you're doing this for clout or you're doing this for whatever. And it's like, no, people really respect your authenticity. And it's like they don't have that for themselves. You know, they can't even be real with themselves. So they're of course they're gonna hate on you. You too real. It gives like Cardi B vibes. Like she too real of a bitch most of the time for certain people, and I feel that. You feel me? Like certain people will hide behind words or like try to twist your words around, and it's just like fuck 'em. So yeah, so understand you are developing, you are growing, and not everybody could come and grow with you. So thank you, Libra.